Hi-ho! We're here talking to Wynne. So, which choice should we choose? So the spirit of faith is your personal protector.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance. And I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad you think travelling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin.
Coverlets?
Waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden.
Great.
And help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me. Because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
That's kind of creepy, Wynne. Yeah, at the bottom, you're joking, right? Because that's disturbing. I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Oh, thanks.
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
You're a little dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't fear death. It's the dying that scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them.
That's what I just said!
Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Bullshit!
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
Aren't we all? Damn humans! But the mages treat the elves and humans alike.
All he knew of the humans was what he had seen in the alienage. He was very wary of us. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell.
Yes.
So we could build a rapport.
So it can be a beautiful flower.
I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me.
Wow.
All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult.
Young Morrigan was... that just seems so unlike you.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to Anarin?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember.
He burnt your steak.
I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant.
I'm right.
He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery.
Oh my god.
And they hunted him down.
Phylactery?
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
It's not your fault, Wynne.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed an errand. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope.
Well, Templars seem to fail quite a lot.
After an errand benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
Ah, so the student has become the master. Then maybe his sacrifice was worthwhile.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Don't worry, Wynne. We'll find out what happened to him. Right now, I'm kind of bored talking to everyone. Let's just go. What should we do next? Yes, I want to gather forth. You, and you. Gimme. We did Honleith. We still got Soldier's Peak and Ostergar again. We shall go. Let's deal with these refugees. Ooh. Oh snap. Don't laugh at me. Watch out! Oh, we're all dead. I'm not ready. Magic mumbo jumbo. Vessel of spirit. Cool. Take him down. Get him, quick. What the? Resisted. Charge. Very slowly. Well, you can run faster than that. Ugh. More! Get him! We gotta stop here, but in the next episode we'll be fighting these guys.